Assalamu alaikum students. Here is my first lecture for level senior 3 mathematics. We are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 6 from book 2, algebraic fractions and formulae. So let's start with our presentation. Here you can see learning objectives of this chapter. In this chapter you are going to study how to simplify algebraic fractions, how to multiply and divide algebraic fractions, how to add and subtract them, how to change the subject of a formula, and how to find the value of an unknown in a formula. All of you are quite familiar with the term fraction, numerator and denominator, and you people have solved many numerical fractions before. For example, consider this numerical fraction 28 upon 42. This can be reduced by the factor 14. 14 multiplied by 2 will give you 28 and 14 multiplied by 3 will give you 42. Your answer will be 2 upon 3. In numerical fractions, you deal with only with numbers. In algebraic fractions, you are going to deal with algebraic terms and algebraic expressions. Means variables and powers will be involved along with numbers. Here you can see two examples of algebraic fractions, 3x upon 4x square and 2a upon 3a plus 2. The rules that apply to numerical fractions also apply to algebraic fractions. Algebraic fractions can be cancelled in the same way. Here you can see an example, 6a square upon 8a cube. First of all, you will write the fraction in expanded form, 6 multiplied by a upon a into a into a into a. After that, you will carry out the cancellation process. You can easily reduce 6 and 8 by the factor 2, and like variables can also be cancelled. After cancellation process, you will have 3 in the numerator and 4a in the denominator. Your answer will be 3 upon 4a. In this example, you can see that we have single algebraic term in both the numerator and denominator. What would you do if you have more than one term, or you can say you have algebraic expression? When the numerator or the denominator contains more than one term, we have to factorize before cancelling. Here you can see another example. Simplify 3pq upon 15p minus 9p square. As you can see in the denominator, we have an algebraic expression. You cannot carry out the cancellation process directly here. You are supposed to factorize the denominator first. How you are going to factorize it? You are going to write 3pq in the numerator as it is. In the denominator, you are supposed to extract the common factor 3p. You will have 5 minus 3p inside the bracket after extracting the common factor. 3p can be cancelled. Your answer will be q upon 5 minus 3p. You people have done concept of common factor before in chapter number 4 in very detail, and you have solved many questions related to it. So if you are having any kind of difficulty right now, you can go through those exercises again. I won't go into details here. Here you can see another example, 6ab upon 3ab square. First of all, write this fraction in expanded form, 6 multiplied by a multiplied by b and 3 multiplied by a multiplied by b multiplied by b. Later on, you can reduce 6 and 3 by the factor 3. A will be cancelled with a and b will be cancelled with b. Your answer will be 2 upon b. In some cases, you need to factorize the numerator and the denominator before we can simplify the algebraic fraction. Here you can see another example, simplify 2a plus a square upon 8 plus 4a. In the numerator, extract the common factor a. You will have 2 plus a in the bracket. And from the denominator, extract the common factor 4 and you will have 2 plus a again in the bracket. You can cancel out 2 plus a and you will have a upon 4 as your final answer. So the main point is this, that you are supposed to factorize the numerator and denominator before simplifying an algebraic fraction. Consider example number 1. Simplify 2x plus 8 upon 4. Extract the common factor 2 from the numerator. You will have x plus 4 in the bracket, and then you can reduce 2 with the denominator 4. Like this. Your answer will be x plus 4 upon 2. Example number 2. Simplify 25x square plus 15 upon 5. Extract the common factor 5 from the numerator. You will have 5x square plus 3 inside the bracket, and then you can easily cancel out 5 with the denominator 5. Like this. Your answer will be 5x square plus 3. Example number 3. Simplify x plus 5 upon 2x plus 10. As you can see, we cannot factorize the numerator here. X plus 5 is already in simplified form. You cannot factorize it further. You are just supposed to factorize the denominator in this case. Extract the common factor 2 from the denominator. You will have x plus 5 in the bracket. Later on, this x plus 5 can be cancelled. Like this, and your final answer will be 1 upon 2. Here you can see some more examples of algebraic fractions. You can have a look at them by yourself. In all these examples, you are supposed to extract the common factor first, and then you can carry out the cancellation process later on. For example number 5, simplify x plus 5 upon 2x plus 10. You cannot factorize the numerator here. It is already in simplified form. You are just supposed to extract the common factor 2 from the denominator, and then you can easily cancel out x plus 5. Your answer will be 1 upon 2. Same goes for rest of the examples here in this slide. Simplify the following algebraic fractions. First one, a minus 4 into a plus 2 upon a plus 2 whole square. As you can see, we have similar brackets in the numerator and in the denominator as well, which is a plus 2. So they can be reduced. After cancellation, your answer will be a minus 4 in the numerator and a plus 2 in the denominator. As you can see that we have square power on a plus 2 in the denominator. Second one, 4b square plus 12b upon 2b plus 6. Extract the common factor 4b from the numerator. You will have b plus 3 inside the bracket. Extract the common factor 2 from the denominator, and you will get b plus 3 again inside the bracket. You can cancel b plus 3 easily, and you can also reduce 4 and 2. Your final answer will be 2b. Third one, 2c cube minus 6c square upon 3c minus 9. Extract the common factor 2c square from the numerator. You will get c minus 3 inside the bracket. Extract the common factor 3 from the denominator, and again you will get c minus 3 inside the bracket. You can cancel out the c minus 3. You will get 2c square upon 3 as your final answer. Here we have another example which is quite different from the previous ones. Simplify b square minus 36 upon 3b minus 18. You are supposed to factorize the numerator and denominator both in this case. As you can see, b square minus 36 is the difference between two perfect squares. You cannot factorize this expression by extracting the common factor. As you can see, there is no common factor here. So what are you going to do? All of you are quite familiar with algebraic identities, which we have done in chapter number 4. I am talking about third identity here, which was a square minus b square is equals to a plus b, a minus b. You can simply apply that identity on this numerator, b square minus 36. You can see that b square is a perfect square and 36 is also a perfect square. So you just have to apply the identity here and you will get b plus 6 and b minus 6 as a result. In the denominator, you are going to extract 3 as the common factor and you will have b minus 6 inside the bracket. B minus 6 can be cancelled and you will get b plus 6 upon 3 as your final answer. Here is your assignment. After going through this whole lecture, you can easily solve question number